for years, for almost 20 years, I've been Fawn Brent's, Fawn Sells Homes. And, you know, these are challenging times in real estate. And I thought, well, maybe I'd retire. It's gotten kind of tough. But then I had 2 kids in the business, John and Jennifer. They're both in their 30s, great real estate agents in their own right. And they were saying, Mom, come on, let's do something new. Let's do something fresh. And so, you know, there is a saying that says we cannot direct the winds, but we can adjust our sails. And so in these challenging times, that's what we've done. We've adjusted our sails. We had the idea, what would happen if you took real estate off of the highway and you pulled it out from behind that big receptionist desk and you put it on Main Street, downtown, in a small town that is moving, a wonderful small town area like Lee Summit. And so we've started what we call storefront real estate. That means that in these times when you don't know what's happening in your neighborhood, when you wish you had some good advice, when you wish you could talk face to face with a real estate agent, but you don't know who to call, you can step through the door across the street at Kansas City Real Estate and get some good advice. And so that's what we're doing. We have some new signs. I brought one with me because hopefully you'll be seeing them all over. We call ourselves Kansas City Real Estate even though we are in the heart of Lee Summit. And if I could tell you why, it's because if you're moving to Lee Summit or if you're moving to Kansas City, you may not know about Kansas City Real Estate necessarily or any of my other friends who have other companies. You might not know to put those company names in your computer to call them up. All you know is, I live in New Jersey and I want to live in Kansas City. So you might put in Kansas City Real Estate, and when you do, guess what you get? You. Us. Because about 6 years ago, my husband, Charlie, had the forethought to actually buy www.kansascityrealestate.com. And so when we were looking for what to rename our company, that's the name that we chose. If you walk in at any time, you'll probably see either my son, Jonathan, or my daughter, Jennifer. One of the things that we've sought out, or the grandkids, you are exact.
See, I remember.
You do, and I'll tell you a great story about one of the grandkids. We kind of think we have this whole real estate generational thing happening. In fact, before I leave, I'm going to give you a little piece that we just wrote about our family in real estate. My father was a developer builder. He actually built several of the subdivisions that are real familiar to all of us. My grandfather was a real estate developer. Our daughter has a degree in construction management. She's a little tiny blonde. You'd never know it. Our son, when he came home from Iraq, he was going to go to med school and just decided instead that he would join us, and we're so glad that he did. So at any time you might walk across the street and find all 3 of us or at least one of us in the office. But some of the things that we've done to adjust to this market is that we know foreclosures are happening everywhere. In fact, they tell us there'll be another wave. And so we've gone and gotten some education on how to navigate through those foreclosures. Short sales, very challenging. I actually went and got another degree in short sales. And then how to price your home. That's a real challenge. If all your neighbors are selling on foreclosure, how does that impact your home so that you can get the most value in this time? So we hope that you'll come and see us. If you just have a question, that's the whole idea here. You can just walk through the door. You don't have to be selling or buying anything. Please just call us if you have questions about maybe the value of your home and you just need somebody to give you a CMA over the phone. We'll do that for you. Our kids are in the business. You'll often, like I said, see our grandkids. And in fact, I have to tell you, we have a granddaughter, Emma. She's 4 years old. She's about 4 going on about 16. And she's been in the real estate world now for her whole life, basically. Well, we had what we called down here the chocolate crawl, which meant that you went down from business to business and everybody had a piece of chocolate that wanted to participate and you'd hand it out, and a lot of goodwill. Well, my daughter-in-law, who's an amazing cook, made these exquisite truffles, and she attached our business card. And Emma's so cute, we decided we'd put her out front because she's real outgoing, right? And so her little spiel was she was supposed to hand you a chocolate and say, "Would you like to have a chocolate from Kansas City Real Estate?" And she did so good. And so I saw her out there, and of course nobody could pass by her because she's so cute. But at one point she came inside and she was so happy. She ran up to me and she calls me Nona. She said, "Nona, Nona." She said, "Okay, I just gave away 4 chocolates, but I didn't give them a business card because they're not ready to sell. I thought, are you kidding me? So I gave her a little training at that point and said, Emma, you give them a business card because someday they might be willing to sell. She said, okay, I got it. So I hope that you will call on us. We are Kansas City Real Estate, not just limited to the Lee Summit area. Next week I'll be helping move a company in North Kansas City. I do some work midtown. I'm going to have the privilege of selling a downtown loft. I'm real excited about that. So we are kind of all over the Kansas City area, but make a choice to be right down here in Lee Summit because we love Main Street in Lee Summit. So thanks for letting me be the first one. And I've got some business cards that I'll pass out. And please call on us if you need anything.